Thing that we know about the freight tech industry is the problems that affect our supply chain aren't new problems. These are
Hmm.
problems that have been around for a long time. What's different, what's fascinating is the technology that can solve those problems has so rapidly increased. So
Welcome to Stream, a trucktractortrailer.com production. My name is Zach Miller. I'm your host, and I'm honored to be joined today by Matthew Leffler, who is the Vice President for Trailer Solutions at VHub, and probably somebody who you're familiar with if you watch trucking and freight related podcasts. Matthew, welcome. Thanks for joining us today.
Zach, thank you so much for having me, man. I am so excited to be here.
I know. I'm so excited to have you. I'm so glad we were finally able to do this. And the timing is perfect because the last couple of episodes here on Stream, we've really hammered home this topic of freight tech, this sort of emerging industry here in the freight and logistics sector. And, VHub is right there. VHub is on the forefront of freight tech.
Absolutely, man. The thing that we know about the freight tech industry is the problems that affect our supply chain aren't new problems. These are
Hmm.
problems that have been around for a long time. What's different, what's fascinating is the technology that can solve those problems has so rapidly increased. So I love the conversation. I love the topic.
Yeah. And I mean, I think that's one of the funny things about like how freight tech finally emerged, right? Because you're talking about trucking, one of the most analog, old school type industries, to get them evolved, for lack of a better word, into utilizing technology. It's been a pretty long haul, pun of course intended, on Stream always. But with between the just boom in e-commerce combined with the pandemic, the industry didn't have a choice.
Yes.
It was freight tech or nothing, really, at this point.
The fundamental thing I think about the pandemic is it has been the great accelerator of the trends and the forces that shape our supply chain. What you've kind of outlined about the reluctance of the freight companies to adopt innovation, it's not so much that they didn't understand how to affect it. The challenge was this is a fragmented industry. It
Yes.
is incredibly fragmented, and every single part of the supply chain is fragmented, from maintenance to dedicated to less than truckload. And because there's that fragmentation, it means there's silos. And
Hmm.
there's only one way to break silos down: technology. And when you have the right people, the right processes, and the right technology, then you can compete in a way that's very effective. And I think companies now realize that if you haven't been paying attention to technology, you better start, because you don't have an option anymore. You're exactly right.